searching for James Holland. Believed to
Hello, hello, hello. You're listening to Midnight Movie Gang. It's currently 7:25 p.m. Midnight Movie Gang, Tuesday, May 5th, 2026. What a time. Folks at home, for those of you just tuning in, if this is your first episode, which might be, I don't know, there's been an influx of a lot of new, the YouTube channel blew up with the last video essay.
Hell yeah.
Makes me feel bad because I've got so much shit on the back burner. Like, don't worry, folks, there's content coming, but just like life's busy. And I'm really excited to get seeing us hit 500 subscribers today. I was like, okay, I gotta fucking finish this kung fu video because I'm like halfway done editing the martial arts video, which the title of the new martial arts essay is martial arts is peak cinema. Martial arts films are peak cinema.
It's true.
Yeah, for lots of reasons. So be on the lookout for that. This is a show where we talk about horror, sci-fi, lesser-known cinema. Obviously, we jump into kind of kung fu films and like these this kind of era of like, you know, Asian cinema. We've been going on I've been going on a big deal. It's been, you know, up and up, but I still can't get into anime.
Me either, man. I don't know what it is. I do know what it is.
Yeah. There's cultural associations. Well, for me, it's also like when it comes to televised anime, I think I need the big budget. Like if it's not Akira or if it's not
film, yeah.
If it's not Akira or Studio Ghibli,
yeah.
I'm like, what do I even care?
Yeah, exactly. It's gotta be different, high quality.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be there. Yeah. But no, today we're taking a look. So broadly, we're looking at these three movies. The first. So I imagine we should just go in the order that we watch them. Which the movies we're talking about today in particular are Pedicab Driver, starring Sammo Hung, which we have the Wikipedias for the folks at home. Wait, hold on. Pedicab Driver, which came out in 1989, starring Sammo Hung, directed and starring Supercop, directed by Stanley Tong, which is released originally in China as Police Story 3 Supercop. I mean, it is Police Story 3. I think that'd be the more proper way to refer to it.
Basically is, yeah.
Yep. Which came out in 1992, and then Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is the only movie of Joseph and I watched the first two movies together for this, but we didn't watch Crouching Tiger. I don't know what Joseph thinks yet. We'll get into it. I don't even know what I think yet. I finished the movie earlier today, which is not to say as far as like I had to watch it in pieces because this last week, not that this last week's been particularly busy. I'm just so tired, folks at home. We're like things are a lot, so I watched it in a bunch of different pieces, but I was still like. I was really dedicated because like I really like the movie and like I need a full sit down with Crouching Tiger. I think what I need is like I need a 4K theatrical re-release. Like
it didn't hit.
No, it hit, but like the whole time I'm like I need to be engrossed in it because it's a very epic, classic,
an everything movie, dude.
Dude,
did it win? Did it win anything?
It won Best International Film. It got nominated for Best Picture. Period.
Yeah. It seems like an Oscar movie for sure.
Yeah, it won a bunch, dude. I was watching it. I remember, like, so I had not seen it until this viewing, even though I've had this DVD in my DVD binder for years and years and years and years and years, and it's always been on my list to watch, but I never have. And you know why I never watched it?
Why?
Have you heard of the movie Hero, starring Jet Li?
No.
So, Hero is another. It's not directed by Ang Lee. I don't think it is, but it's a lot of the same. I think it's the same fight choreographer as Crouching Tiger, and like a lot of the same people working on Crouching Tiger made Hero. And I saw Hero in high school. I got a cool Blu-ray box set of it, or Blu-ray steelbook of it. And Hero historically has been kind of mid to me for the most part. It's got some good action, but the story never grabbed me in that movie. And so I think that was part of like my hesitance with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, because like I'm like, yeah, Hero I was a little bit lukewarm on. So like people who like Crouching Hidden Dragon always recommend Hero.
I know.
As like the movie to watch next. So I'm like, but no, Crouching Tiger fucking knocks it miles out of the fucking water.
Okay.
Like period. In my opinion.
How does it compare to the Hulk?
How does it compare to the Hulk? Let's see. Not as good as the Hulk.
Like me when I'm Ang Lee.
Not as good as the Hulk. Definitely better action than Brokeback Mountain. Such a weird filmography this man has. We're looking at folks at home. You can check out Ang Lee.
I respect it.
Yeah, just such a weird. I'm trying to get to.
It's got diverse tastes. That Ang Lee.
Very diverse taste. I mean, just looking. Life of Pi. Oh, he directed Gemini Man.
Yep.
Wow, that's so crazy. Guest of the show, Ang Lee.
The long halftime walk movie.
Yeah.
The fucking Hallmark ass veteran movie.
I've been trying to figure out what we should pair. I want to do an After Earth episode, and I've been trying to figure out what we should pair After Earth with.
That's a good question.
I think Gemini Man is a good candidate.
Yeah, sure. Bad Jaden Smith movie, bad Will Smith movie.
Yeah, weird late era like the serious sci-fi. Like I've not seen either, so that's one I'm willing to go in blind to those two. Honestly, I'm like usually it's like,
dude, Annihilation, After Earth,
Annihilation and After Earth.
Yeah,
that'd be a hell of a combo. Have you seen After Earth?
No, I haven't seen Annihilation either.
I haven't either. We can do a nice. So Courtney and I did an Annihilation episode.
That's sick.
Yeah, and then we could do it again.
I've read the book. I'm waiting to watch the movie until Avery has read the book.
Cool.
But
I mean, we could also just do a little bit of an Alex Garland thing and check out Ex Machina, because I'd love to talk about Ex Machina on the show.
Yeah, Ex Machina is good.
Yeah. Just gush over it. So many things. We'll talk about them all eventually, folks. Thankfully, there's an infinite amount of movies out there. But yeah, Crouching Tiger this time around. Yeah, no, like I really want next time there's like some kind of like 4K re-release or like some kind of like there's a few indie theaters, like small indie theaters in Vermont that'll show old movies every once in a while. Like when Crouching Tiger is on a big screen near me, I will be running.
Yeah, I'd love to see that in a theater.
It's very clearly built for it. It's built with just even some of the
cinematic experience.
Yeah, some of the shots I'm just like, god damn. Like but anyway,
those are the landscapes. Yeah,
I think we should talk about that one last. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Or is there a particular, because I feel like as we go through the movies we'll have more and more to say about each movie.
Yeah, I agree.
So starting with and also the lightest one to start with, starting with Pedicab Driver. Pedicab Driver is a 1989 Hong Kong martial arts comedy film, starring and directed by Sammo who else produced. The movie is basically about Sammo plays a pedicab driver named Lo Tung, and he's part of it's like 30s Macau.
Yeah, it's a period piece.
It is a period piece. Are all three? No, this one, Supercop was contemporary.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a period piece, and Sammo is one of many pedicab. He has his little pedicab driver crew. Mainly about him and this other pedicab driver, Malted Candy, who the movie broadly is about. These two have a little love, like have their love interests. Like and each of them has like a bad bot. Like the Sammo's love interest is like a creepy old man. She works at a bakery, and he like lives at the bakery somehow. It's not the most important thing.
Yeah, it's a strange setup that they have here.
Yeah, and then Malted Candy's girlfriend is revealed later to be a prostitute. It's a whole big reveal later, and like a big dramatic thing.
Yeah, this is something. And comments, please tell me if I'm being racist saying this. This is something most in a lot of Japanese media, is that it runs the gamut, like the full range of emotion. Mm-hmm. Like I think about like Kojima and his games, and like a lot of anime, and it's like it gets so like it's graphic comedy, and then it also expects you to take it like deadly serious at like really like tragic dramatic moments as well.
It expects there are huge tone shifts in all of these type of movies that like you really. It's also I think one of the biggest things is the way they handle violence as well in these movies. Like you look at the old, especially with like 70s Shaw Brother films. Like you look at those old school movies. Every once in a while, like it's laughing, fun, goofy costumes, but then like someone's head explodes, or like somebody literally gets
crazy,
like stabbed in the chest or their arm cut
off. They get like assaulted and shit.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, rape definitely not an uncommon occurrence in these movies too. Yeah, no, there's
Only director to this movie too. horny director to this movie too.
Yeah, that's something that with Sammo that definitely hasn't aged about a lot of his films. Like not just the actual
Nice.
depictions of the female characters, but also like the jokes surrounding. So there's a My Lucky Stars, which is in the newest Criterion Jackie Chan box set, which visuals will show people. Emergence of a Superstar, that's what it's called. Emergence of a Superstar, most recent re-release, is in this Jackie Chan box set. It's a fun little box set. Half a loaf of kung fu, but what's it called? My Lucky Stars is a movie in that box set directed by Sammo Hung. He's also in it. And there is a lot, like most of the comedy in that movie is based off of like really outdated like jokes with like women and sexual. So basically, it's like this goon squad of like ex criminals, basically like folks home are kind of in charge of protecting this like one woman, but literally all of them are like creeping on her the whole time.
Yep.
It-
Yeah,
it's-
that
yeah.
you said, this guy, what's his name?
Sammo Hung.
Sammo Hung.
Hung. I keep wanting to say
he did-
Huang, but like once again,
Yeah,
like my
Huang.
voice is just hung like a fucking.
Like he's hung. Sammo Hung. You said he's worked with Jackie Chan, right?
Yeah, he's directed Jackie Chan films. Also, they like grew up
That
together.
they had some great conversations about women. Those guys.
Yeah, fucking bet. What's it called? They seen real eye to eye. That's why they're friends. But no, they went to the same Peking opera school. Like they had the same. They known each other since they were like kids. And Sammo is a few years older than Jackie. And also I think Sammo is like more prolifically more known as a director slash like fight choreographer for these movies. Like he's got a wider range. He's got a bigger not discography. Like his works, I think, are much larger outside of like him actually being on screen. But I mainly wanted to talk about this because I think, like as far as like his abilities on screen, I think he is up there with the rest of them as far as the act, especially for being a big dude, being like fat Jackie Chan. Like for a big dude, he throws down with the rest of them.
He does, dude. He's fast as fuck.
He's like fucking insanely quick. He's like, I was talking to my buddy Kwawi about it. He's the big boy speed build is because he's not like, and the reason why is because he's not, even though he's like he's a fat guy, but he's not like huge. Like he's not bulky. Like he's not like a man. It's really just like he's dense.
He's like Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black. Or didn't you say like Battle Dwarf or Speed? Like
he's a brawler.
Yeah, Brawler Dwarf, or like Nick Frost in The World's End.
Yeah, exactly.
Is an example of that. Just like little like tough, stocky like guy.
Yep,
Like
underrepresented body type in kung fu movies.
Yeah, definitely, and it's very entertaining to watch him fight. Also, just I mean, in general, as far as like his expressions as like physical, it's the same kind of thing where it's like a lot of the same like things that you see in Jackie Chan movies and Jackie Chan performances, where he's using objects and he's also like trying to avoid getting hurt, and you just you see a lot going on his face. But yeah, no, this movie is kind of like it's like here's the thing, it's a fun little movie. It's very light as far as like it's quick. I think the fight scenes and action in is great. And I kind of just wanted to go through like just some of the fight scenes as far as the opening fight scene is really good. In watching this time, I was like, not just because it looks like the set of the opening of Hard Boiled, but it's kind of a similar setup.
It looks very similar.
Yeah, the same staircase from Hard Boiled for sure, except on the opposite side. But basically, there's a meeting of the pedicab drivers. It's a little bit of a
they have like a little association or something, or like dueling gangs of pedicab drivers.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like a meeting over territory or whatever, and
which are rickshaws, by the way. That's what a pedicab is. It's a rickshaw.
Which are what? A rickshaw?
Rickshaws, yeah.
Is it the same? It's the exact same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just called pedicabs in this. I was confused for a sec. I was like, isn't that just a rickshaw? And it is.
I'm scrubbing through the movie right now on VLC, and what's funny is like the first shot you see of Sam, like just coming through the opening, and the first shot you see of Sammo is just his ass on the bike, just in case you forgot.
Here's his ass.
Yeah, but Yeah, it's a little bit of a Pedicab war or whatever, and it gets started by the chef comes. So like the chef comes out from like the kitchen with a big knife, and he's just trying to tell him something about the fish or whatever. But they think that like he's somebody trying to start a fight. So that's what starts all the action, and
Yeah, like there's a lot of tension, and this poor guy comes in. It's my favorite way to start an action scene. Just like everyone just wants to fight, and they're just waiting for any kind of thing to happen to figure it.
exactly, so waiting for shit to pop off. And as I'm looking at it right now, I'm noticing they all have their towels. It is just a pedicab thing because literally everyone in this fucking room has like the varying lengths.
Gotta wipe off the seat, man. Gotta wipe off the seat, and you gotta wipe off all that sweat.
Absolutely, maybe like some cover for the rain or whatever. But they all have their different, and they're all different lengths and different levels of dirtiness, and like it's like your fucking magic wand is your pedicab. It's your badge, man. Your pedicab towel.
Be an interesting job.
Yep. But what's up?
Oh,
So
it's
yeah,
a rickshaw driven by a bike. So like a rickshaw is like on foot, but these guys ride bikes.
so it's different. I guess maybe there's like a variation, like a rolling rickshaw, rolling rickshaw, rolling Jupiters. Oh, it's a cat that comes in. Yeah, no.
Jupiters.
So we see some of his boys fight too. Some of in like his little. He has like a crew of like 3 other guys, who's part of his crew throughout the movie, and they got hands too. I'm watching now. There's the short little pedicab driver friend who's like the youngest one who he has a wife and kids that we see briefly in the movie. There's Malted Candy, who's the tall one who is kind of like the secondary protagonist. Like he has his wives, and then there's the ugly one with that scratchy voice. The scummy looking one who later, spoiler alert, like later on, like he pays for sex with the other dude's love interest, and it's like a big section of their plot. And
yeah,
man, not only is
the
it like
movie becomes about that for a second.
Yeah, it is like a little like personal drama about that for a bit once it becomes about that. And yeah, there he is now. He's the scummiest looking like if it's gonna be anybody, why has it got to be that fucking guy? But yeah, and then you see Sammo will just like throw down immediately. Like I love he's like flipping over the chairs and like it's Sammo's signature move is the back kick. Like when he does the full body back kick into you, that you're fucked. That's his most powerful. That's his side special. For fucking sure.
There's a couple additions to the Kung Fu movie fighting game.
Oh, absolutely.
From this, honestly, like I know he doesn't do a lot of fighting, but the villain in this looks like a video game character.
With the gold
yeah, with his golden teeth, and he's making all these crazy faces. I love that guy. Gross
like 30s gangster slimy.
That dude changed the scenery like crazy. And he's honestly the most like charismatic character at any moment. I love watching that guy
in the movie. There's also a good henchman bad guy. Johnny Kicks,
the tall guy,
the tall dude,
kick puncher.
Yeah, kick puncher. Who after he gets got, there's like a more evolved. Remember, I don't know, in the final fight, there's the more evolved version of him. like it unlocks an extra henchman. Like he thought he was bad. This opening fight scene's good. Then just scrubbing through. Then we get introduced to the bakery, the creepy bar owner who he always wears that blue beanie. And Sammo lives at the bakery for some. Oh yeah, I'm looking at. They put the fucking matches in his feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they like fucking. So like Sammo's asleep. It's this guy. Like all the girls at the bakery, they're fucking with him. And I'm just looking at it like it's happening right now. Like they like basically like they're taking like pointy match ends.
They're like stuck in his feet.
And like putting them in like the calluses in his feet, and then they fucking light all these like match ends.
They light his feet on fire.
Yeah.
I remember. Funny thing to do, I guess.
It's not, but the whole thing though is that all the girls run away as the love interest girl. I don't remember like comes in and he thinks that it's her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm literally looking at his gun right now. Like he comes in trying to fucking be like, what the fuck, you burned me. So we get introduced to these little side characters. There's some shitty, just like some shitty misogynic just gags. But then there's some funny physical comedy in there too.
There's some boob ogling.
Oh yes, there is some boob ogling when she's shaking the dough.
Yeah.
Shake the dough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do remember that shot, unfortunately.
that's true. I bet like Sammo, when Sammo finishes his movies that Jackie isn't in, he just brings it to Jackie and they just fucking laugh their asses off at all the just them two fucking going. Oh yeah, and then he has his auntie character who literally is only in this part of the movie. For some reason, I thought she was she's like in this one scene.
Yeah. Well, she's not in it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only time.
Yeah. Let's see, the family of the short guy. I'm just going through. So basically, so the next important thing is so malted candy. The second protagonist he picks up this pretty girl in his pedicab, and they have like a little bit. They have some flirtation going on, and he's riding her. He's giving her free fare or whatever, like as well. Yeah. He's riding her around. And it just starts raining like a motherfucker. Yeah. And what's it called? Yeah, so like we meet her. She likes him. He buys her a new pair of shoes because like her shoes got like run over in the bar or something. Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm just going to. What's the next? I'm just going to go to it. How do we get to? Let's see. Oh yeah, we get introduced to the whorehouse and the bad guys. Like the gold tooth. I want to know that guy's name actually. Hold up.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
I have it pulled up now too. He's just great. He's like a cartoon character. He's like comically evil too, like unrepentant. Like he doesn't try to. There's like a point where he sees the lady who is mixing the dough, and like he gets his little spidery fingers out and he like reaches for her like a creep.
Yeah, he's being a little like
he's like he's like a creepy Batman villain or something.
You'll be great for business. He just is lying right now. He's like, I'm running a brothel, not a nursery. What's it called? So yeah, somebody is owes him money. I'm looking at there's like a little mini fight scene with where we get to see the henchman kick some ass.
Yeah,
I mean we get to
this
see.
Is the scene. This is the scene where he drives with Pedicab and he's like sideways on the wall and he's getting pushed by the car and he's doing a lot of stunts here that look like actually really dangerous.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Sammo. Oh yeah, I just got to the Sammo fight or the Sammo Pedicab. Yeah, I'm looking at the wall thing. Here's how do I put it? I would show you Joseph, but like since we're recording, it's like I don't want you to be mad at me. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, no, it's a really good chase, good little car chase. Some nice historical cars here. But it leads to what I think is my favorite fight in the movie, which is its own isolated little thing. So they crash their bike through the window of a gambling house. Mm-hmm. And this gambling house is run by it literally just credited on Wikipedia as boss of the gambling house. By the way, La Carly Young. Also,
this is a big-lipped alligator moment. It does not come back.
No, it's its own isolated little thing. It's just kind of like, okay, we have La Carly Young. He wants to do a fight scene.
Add this scene in.
This scene, and it's probably my favorite fight in the movie. This one-on-one. So La Carly Young is personally my favorite like director of all, like especially the early eras of martial arts films. Like folks at home, or he directed the 36 Chambers movies. He directed both Drunken Master movies. One I watched recently, Mad Monkey Kung Fu, is really good. He also stars in that one. But yeah, like with all these guys, not only like everyone is a Hannibal trait. Nobody is just a star. Everyone also like does choreography or directs or produces or whatever. And yeah, so La Carly Young is
amazing
older.
in this too.
Yeah, no, he's great, and he's a really memorable character for how little he's got on screen. He's in his comfy robes, like clearly, like
he's in the fighting game too, for sure.
100%, yeah. And he has the fist stance and bow stance.
Yeah, the bow fight is fucking awesome.
Yeah, this whole fight is incredible. So like, Sammo, it's just fist for a while. They're in the middle. They're in this bar. They utilize some of the bar surroundings, like a few chairs are thrown there, but mostly it's just like really well done, old school like kung fu fight for the first half, and then once they whip out the what's it called? Once they whip out the staffs, like the whole dynamic.
The same clack sound effect a million times.
Exactly, clank, 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 clank. And just in general, like this, something. How do I put it? You know, I love martial arts films in general, and this scene really the simplicity of the visual language, making sure like the people are wearing distinct colors, and with the weapons, like La Carly Young. Yeah, like wide shots. Everything's really readable. I think something that I like about Sammo's direction with camera work in particular in his action films is he kind of, the camera will subtly follow the direction of the fight really well.
Right.
Like just little motions when someone's like grabbing something or like pushing something up, the camera will make those like quick little like and follow the motions, and like you kind of feel you feel the rhythm all that more. And just the fact that like La Carleon's staff is white and Sammo's is like this bright yellow. It's so easy to track like in this dark room, and he's also dressed like Shrek in this scene, which you pointed out.
He's dressed like Shrek.
He's in a Shrek.
Honestly, he's proto Shrek this whole movie.
He's what?
He's proto Shrek this whole movie.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
he was Shrek before Shrek visually.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, when Shrek goes in and kicks all the knights' asses, is basically the same thing. What's it called? Or I say like the thing for me is like real life Kung Fu Panda is like the origin of that, the heavy speed build. But yeah, great fucking fight scene. Probably my favorite in the movie. Just scrumming through a little bit more. Oh, there's a scene where she's like hiding under the covers, and it's obvious. Sammo's love interest, the baker's man. So this is the biggest lull in the movie where it's a drama for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the drama stuff, especially because a lot of it hasn't aged well. A lot of the conflict is around a woman being sex trafficked.
Yeah,
and
right away they're like slut shaming her, like what the hell, like you're used goods, you're a hoarder, and they try. It's almost like they half-ass trying to, because like there's another female character who comes in, is like, what, you think she wants to do that or whatever, and like he goes back and apologizes, but it's really, one, it's not enough, and two, it's you're not really getting to the core of the problem.
Yeah, they don't really care.
Yeah,
he's mostly a prop. Doesn't really have much of a character.
No, like both of the female love interests really, they don't really have they are just like object for the main guys. Like really, it's just like they are there to like have their boyfriends beat up their mean bosses.
It's
like,
about the pedicab drivers.
Exactly, the pedicab code.
Yep.
But yeah, I will say I do like the tension of the little dinner scene where like after the creepy friend pays for sex with the, what's her name? Just not saying any of the names.
Don't even know her name. Yeah, no, me either.
With all these, like I usually
Sammo.
go by Sammo, tall guy, ugly guy. But after that, they have the little dinner where like after he comes back and like they're the only ones who know that what happened, and he's like doesn't know what to do. I like the little tension, and I think there's some decent acting going on here, just amongst like the kind of like trying to keep the so you're kind of like, I don't know. I thought there was some good dramatic tension there. I think it was a good scene.
Yeah.
But
there's some good stuff in this, but mostly you're kind of just waiting on the next like action scene. Like even like when it's trying to do its whole like Three Stooges thing, you're just kind of like,
just give me to the next fight. There's
exactly.
In the apology, he pretends to be dead.
That seems so fucking weird.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It
like,
doesn't really work.
It takes a second to realize, like, oh, they're like trying to play this for laughs, like, and now they're trying to guilt her into agreeing to marry after he flipped out on her. I don't know, man. It's a very strange. I mean, I feel like it just hasn't aged well.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if it was considered funny at the time, given birth, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, but let's see. After that, we get maybe Curse Master. The what's it called? The bad guy is pissed. I'm just looking at just scrubbing through
here.
It
has a very dark ending, by the way.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty fucked up. Oh yeah, no, I forgot so they get married. Oh, and then they get fucking murdered.
Yep.
Yes, I forgot that's what happens. I'm looking at it right now.
It's like weirdly tragic ending. Doesn't match the tone of the rest of the movie at all.
Right after they get married, they hadn't even consummated the marriage. Like literally, they were about to consummate the marriage, and then the gangsters show up and fucking kill him. And it's pretty violent too. I'm looking at, and he's trying to defend them, but it ain't gonna work. Oh, and then Kick Puncher kills him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at it right. I'm looking at it right.
Yep,
Yeah,
Kick Puncher kills his ass. Kick Puncher's actually kind of a badass. He like sits, isn't he like seated, like drinking tea or whatever for like a
oh,
better part of that whole fight? And
oh
like,
yeah, no, he's like watching and observing. He's got like a really clean, fancy suit. It's like a dark
he's cool as fuck.
plaid suit. Yeah, no, and he's just like waiting and watching, and he's like fighting now, and it's very clear like this is just no effort for him.
Yep.
But yeah, no,
He's sick as hell.
Yeah,
Hardcore's 80s guy.
yeah. No, the action's great. It's super dark. Oh yeah, no, and they die. They die like holding each other like in the streets. Sammo's dressed like a lumberjack. This is kind of Uncle. I just realized he just found their bodies. This is kind of Uncle. This is Spider-Man Uncle Ben-esque. This is the same.
Yep.
He's holding his buddy like Peter Parker's holding Uncle Ben. But yeah, so Sammo decided. So go ahead.
Once again it's a weird tonal shift. Like, what am I supposed to be feeling in this movie? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not trained for this kind of movie or whatever. I think that's part of why anime is so tough for me.
The emotional swings are pretty hard.
I'm not good at that.
Yeah. But yeah. So Sammo rolls up on the bad guy's mansion, and the bad guy's father is there, who's just like an old clone of him. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, with the gold teeth. His father has the same glasses, same hairline.
It's really funny.
And yeah, Sammo
and he like threatens to kill him.
Yeah. Sammo shows up and throws hands, and it's it's a great fight scene amongst when he beats up all the goons. He's like, there's some great stunts on the staircase, like Sammo's flipping up and around the staircase. Once again, his back kick. He just did a really good big back kick. That's his most dangerous.
Yep.
That's what his meta is based on. the usage of his back kicks. But yeah, he's beating them all up. He's dressed like a lumberjack. After he beats them all up, he has a fight with Kick Puncher. It's really great. They're both expert in kicks. And then what's it called?
Yeah, level 10 kick.
Yep. And while that's going on, there's a pretty fun little bit where the littlest the short guy in the crew, the little pedicab driver guy, the fourth guy, he's chasing after. He's having a little bit of a chase fight with the bad guy with a sword. It's more played for laughs, like he's fucking up his bedroom, but like it's a fun little set piece.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Excuse me, sir. After he beats Kick Puncher, is revealed that there is a next level henchman who's like chaotic Kick Puncher. Who's like much scarier and much faster, but Sammo takes him out pretty quick.
Kick Puncher.
Yeah. Level 2. What's it called? And then
Punch Kicker,
yes. And then I'm just looking at the end here. Oh yeah, Sammo just fucking kills the bad guy by just literally beating the shit out of him. Oh, he knocks him in the head. Yep. Like he jumps like fucking 6 feet in the air and just kicks him in the head.
Yep. Pretty solid.
Yep.
Pretty solid ending. Get a lot for your ticket.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And a Jackie Chan movie would have ended right on that point, but
oh yeah, as soon as the bad guy died, credits roll, and then just watch the guy get hurt a million times.
Yep. Yep, and that is pretty much it. I'm looking at he's just talking to his homies, and then they all walk out, and the credits roll.
The movie ends. Yep.
But yeah,
it just kind of ends.
But yeah, it's a fun little movie. It's like, as far as it's a good showcase for Sammo's physical abilities. I think how do I put it? As a fat guy, it's just nice to see a fat guy who can throw hands.
Yeah, it's pretty wacky.
Yeah, it's a wacky one. I'd say the biggest negative is like how it drags a little bit in that that kind of middle later section. But when the action's
talk
there,
over it with your friends. Yeah,
exactly. And something else interesting with this movie, it's not, you can't rent it right now. I didn't realize how tough it was to watch. Yeah, which is weird because we totally rented it. Totally.
Yeah, I legally bought this for full price from a reputable distributor.
Indeed.
When it was available, if it's not available now.
Yeah. But no, it's not. I thought it was on Tubi for a while, but no, it's not on anything right now. You can't rent it. The cheapest legal way to watch this movie right now is to order the DVD, and the DVD is $16 on Amazon. So I'm
Is
gonna
it worth $16?
leave that up to you, the audience at home.
Yeah.
I won't tell you whichever way to watch
Yeah.
it. But if you can
If it
watch
sounds like it's worth $16,
if you could watch it cheaper somehow, sure.
yeah, or even for free in like some crazy world.
Or actually, you know what? All the best fight scenes are on YouTube. So go.
This is true.
Watch the fight scenes on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Props for Pedicab Driver. Joseph got one.
I want the gold teeth.
That's solid. That's solid.
I sanitize them, but I want them.
Just because I was looking. Okay, I specifically, I think I want Sammo's lumberjack fit, or maybe actually
plaid.
the plaid fit, or maybe his Shrek fit. But then again, if I wear the Shrek fit as like a costume, everyone's just gonna think I'm Shrek. I'd be like, no, I'm Sammo. I'm from Pedicab Driver.
And they'll be like, who?
I'm fucking low tech for Pedicab Driver.
It's from a movie where the guy does a
Kung Fu.
pedicab, and they're like, what's that? I'm fucking Shrek, okay? I'm just Shrek.
I'm just Shrek, alright. I'm Shrek that knows Kung Fu. But yeah, anywho, yeah, that's Pedicab Driver. Check it out if you're able.
Yes.
But yeah, so Supercop. I don't know why when I read the title Supercop, I hear the you played Super Hot, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can hear. Yeah.
Yeah, Super Hot. Supercop. But yeah, Supercop, other also known as Police Story 3. Which I'm going to try to call it Police Story 3 because I feel like it's especially because we watched the dub, not the dub, the in its original language in Cantonese.
Yep.
And it is definitively Police Story 3, like in that audio mix, like with that dialogue. So Police Story 3 is what we're talking about. Starring Jackie Chan, directed by Stanley Tung. Stanley Tung also directed the first two Police Story movies, which we have talked about on this channel. And Joseph, I'm not going to ask you what your history with Jackie Chan is, but just for folks at home,
history.
I do. But I would like to ask, just for the sake of like, if this is the first time people came to this one, your quick thoughts on the first two Police Stories. Like, just quickly, what you thought about the first two movies.
They're just really fun. Watching a man try to kill himself on screen over and over and over again.
Yep.
One-upping himself constantly, like Evil Knievel. Honestly, these movies kind of remind me of like Jackass in a way. Like,
yeah.
part of the fun is just watching this guy do something really dangerous. Like, and that he's actually doing it. Was he strapped to that ladder for the helicopter, by the way? We'll get to it. But
yeah, no, he was strapped. He was in a harness, and Michelle Yeoh was harnessed to the police van as well, but it's still like they're
I bet he fought. I bet he didn't want to be strapped to it.
No, yeah, he said that like the helicopter stunt at the end of this movie is the single like the time he has felt the most fear filming any action was that, which makes sense.
That's wacky. Yeah, it's scary to even watch. It's even scary to watch. So
it is scary to watch. The whole final sequence is like a crazy, would be really fun in the Police Story video game because like it's a wide sprawl. The final action sequence in this movie is a big sprawl. Like it's over like this big section of city, this like one borough in Hong Kong. That like they're just like cars and shit are being destroyed and helicopters are flying. So that helicopter is flying so fucking low. By the way,
yeah, it's scary as hell.
And interacting with so much, but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to. So yeah, so yeah, the first two movies are great. One in particular is iconic, but yeah. So as far as you know, so Jackie Kakui is the super cop of Hong Kong. Wikipedia has the full plot, so I don't got like Pedicab Driver had a script of the movie, but Wikipedia has the plot.
We don't talk over these movies while we watch them. By the way,
totally not at all.
We sit in silence and absorb it.
Completely in silence. Yeah. So basically, he's the Chinese government or Interpol director. Yeah, Interpol director Superintendent Jessica Yang. The Interpol wants him. They want a super cop. They need a super cop for this task, and basically Michelle Yeoh brings on Jackie Chan to infiltrate this drug ring in Hong Kong. It's not really explained very well, but it's also not that important.
Yeah, who
Um,
cares? You're just wait. We know why you're here.
yeah, we know why you're here,
It does kind of have a pretty slow start, though.
yeah, it does,
Uh,
especially compared to the other ones. Police Story 1 and 2 both had, and most of Jackie's movies have like a big opening
yeah,
cold fight or something, or like
this movie
action scene.
really could have used like a big opener like that, like
Hmm.
right out the gate. Because I mean, you start with a cop who does like dangerous shit like this. You can start with him like mid mission, like Predator
I
or something. Like,
I think this movie should have started at the prison.
yeah,
At the prison break. I think that should have been the. I think
yeah, you'd be
all
able to get that exposition out pretty fast.
some other way. Have like a title scroll, like special
The
Hong
Raid
Kong
2
Supercop.
type shit.
Exactly, Raid 2 type shit. Like, just, yeah, it's Jackie's just in a room, and they intercut him being briefed with, like, him going into the jail system and, like, riding to, and, like, and maybe, like, Michelle Yeoh's briefing him. And, like,
Yeah.
the movie opens with Jackie in a room, and Michelle Yeoh comes in and is like, Jackie, we need you to come do this shit.
I'm scrolling through this right now, and it is like it literally is 15 minutes before he gets to like the big training warehouse
Hmm.
where like the actual first action scene starts.
Yeah, we're
That's
just
crazy.
talking. We're just talking for the first bit. For, like, we
Yeah,
talked to
and it's an action movie, so who gives a shit what they're talking
yeah.
about?
It is definitely a slow start for Jackie, but I mean, to be fair though, when shit gets going and when shit goes off, shit
Mhm.
goes off.
Yeah,
In it, but
it's true. It's like waiting for fireworks. It's worth it.
yeah. Plus, I do, even though like it's not, I do like the scene where he has a little sparring match against the Hong Kong cop,
Mhm.
which also I think the warehouse is funny. So because Michelle Yeoh takes him to like the Interpol like military training, which is just like a big warehouse full of dudes doing tough guy things.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
literally
just like a big kind of covered area,
yeah, just like
a
men
barn.
getting bricks and like objects
Yep.
thrown at them, and the big
Just
spinning
get
wheels.
smashed and stuff on other dudes, man. That's what we do here.
Yeah, it's just this is the
It's
tough
part of
guy.
training. You get hit with sticks.
Yeah, they get hit with sticks and bricks. It's the tough guy zone.
They roll around in big circus cages, like acrobats cages.
And Jackie's rolling in there looking goofy with his jeans and his
Yeah.
Walmart Avias. Which can we talk? We need to talk about his fit.
He
a little
loves
bit.
his denim.
His denim. When he rolls up in this movie, he rolls in his bike, and he's got this the most '90s looking denim. It's a nice jacket.
He's got a Canadian tuxedo on.
Yep, a real fancy Canadian tuxedo with like the leather collar and stuff. Like, it looks, and you can tell he's proud of that jacket too because he's got it for the first. But yeah, we go to the training warehouse, and I like he has a little bit of. They're kind of like, oh, he's the best cop. Can we see a little demonstration of his kung fu or whatever? And he fights one of the soldier guys, the really dense looking. Who I definitely think that they were going for a Bruce Lee type.
Yeah,
with that man, just
Rope
dense
man.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I think halfway through the fight, Jackie's like, "Well, there's those big roller things over there, and I still haven't gone on them and gone really fast for the audience. So I think we should just get to that."
So I need to do that. Yeah, and he hops in it and he gets rolled outside, and all the military guys are laughing at him. It's a fun little sequence. It's I don't know if maybe like in our faster cut of Police Story 3, could you fit in there? Maybe it'd be a deleted scene. So I don't know. It's a fun little scene.
Yeah, I think my cut of Police Story 3 would probably be like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, Police Story 3, the advance. No, it's just wait, no, the ultimate
The
police
ADHD
story.
cut.
The ultimate police story, just all of the action in all the Police Story movies just comped together as one story.
Yeah, I feel like you give you a heart attack.
The police story. Yeah, you're not allowed to drink any caffeine before entering the theater.
Yeah, your heart will give out.
Yeah, but yeah. So then we get the kind of the first major, just set piece where so they have to break this bad guy henchman, this bad guy general, this right hand man to the main bad guy Panther. They have to break him out of old school ass prison. Like they're fucking taking pickaxes to coal and shit in this prison yard, and
It's
Jackie's
more CUDA hours.
Yep. And Jackie is pretending to be like a criminal, a different criminal helping Panther break out. And there's a little bit of hands from, but the main memorable set piece from this scene, for me, like the main memorable thing is when it is like a coal thing, like it's a coal mine type deal,
Yeah.
and there are these like coal, what are those called?
Miners? What?
The carts, are they just called carts? The coal carts
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that
just
rolling
like a
up.
mine cart.
Yeah, mine cart. That's what. So there are mine carts that are like
What did Donkey
mechanically.
Kong ride in?
Yeah, exactly. One of those. The ones from Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. Like that they roll in.
What do you ride in when you want to have fun in a mine?
Exactly. Like that's what every mine sequence. But
What are those roller coasters in the mines?
but they're being mechanically pulled up and down this like steep hill, and
Yeah.
Jackie and Panther are like running up this hill while
Yeah,
like
their
the guards
thighs are in fire.
are in pain, and there's like a little bit of a back and forth where they're in a mine going down, so Jackie has to like run at the mine going. And it's just fucking exhausting to watch.
Yeah, that's great.
Um,
Looks really painful.
Yep. Then there's a great zipline stunt, which looks super real and super dangerous and super fast, where like they zipline fucking a mile and a half, basically. Both
Yeah,
together,
no,
both together.
it's full of these stunts that are just like terrifying. Like that's unnerving.
Yeah. Just like so many things where it's like, ooh, like you look like you really get hurt. And in a lot of ways, people did really get hurt.
Oh yeah, Jackie loves to throw that off at the end of the credits.
At the end, definitely the best part, you're in for, at the end of Jackie, you're in for and there's some great bloopers, or if you can even call them bloopers. But yeah, so he breaks the dude out of camp. We get a little bit of a thing where we meet up with some of Panther's guys, and we get a little taste. So I think Panther's a good bad guy. Like he's a real creeper.
Mm-hmm.
We get a little thing
Well
where like,
cast.
yeah, where like basically we meet up with some of his boys, and he thinks that basically one of you is a rat type deal, and he suspects this one dude of being a rat. We don't even find out if the dude really was a rat, but Panther just like shoots him cold, like out in the rain, leaves him there, just showing that like,
Yeah.
not someone to be fucked with.
Yeah, he's a real bastard.
Yep.
Scary villain.
Yep. So Wikipedia says the Grateful Panther invites Jackie Chan to go with him to Hong Kong to join Chai Butt's gang. The group heads for Hong Kong. On the way to Hong Kong, they pass through Jackie's supposed home village because he's got a fake. He's undercover. He's got a fake identity, and they're passing through what is supposedly his home village.
Yeah, this feels very strange. This whole bit feels very odd. Like they never informed him. Yeah, they never informed him that they would have like a whole fake backstory and like actors, like dozens of actors, like his family. Like I think he was really later being like, "Hey, my son's back." Like that would, you didn't need like all these other like liabilities.
And he's like, "What?" Especially because he doesn't know anything. But it's like it's really just there so that like Jackie can be funny, be like, "Oh, my sister," or like, "Oh,
yeah." Oh, no, actually, my love interest, or
like, "Oh, the captain is dressed up like my mom." What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's this whole fake house, this whole fake, or he's got like fake housekeeper or whatever. But all the bad guys buy it. Panther buys it. Panther doesn't have his perception's really low. he's got a disadvantage. he's got like a disadvantage on perception rolls.
They never said he's a smart man.
No,
Just an evil one.
He's just evil. But yeah, the biggest deal here is that Michelle Yeoh, she's the general, she's like Jackie's boss on this mission, is undercover as Jackie's sister, and she's playing it up as all innocent, like, "Oh, brother, I haven't seen you for a while." And it's a thing. Speaking a little bit to kind of how it ties in with like the outdated sense of humor when it comes to generals. Which, by the way, so Michelle Yeoh. A lot of the reason why I want to do this episode in particular was to talk about some of the other big names. You know what I mean? Like in this world, this movie is also a great showcase for Michelle Yeoh's work because which up until this point we really haven't seen much of her doing much. Like she talks to Jackie, but like we don't like see her interact or fight yet.
Right.
This movie's a great showcase for her as well, like a great introduction for her because once she starts fighting and once she starts kicking, she outdoes Jackie.
She's amazing. Yeah, no, she's more entertaining for sure. She has that double kick.
That's
fucking insane.
Intro to the movie, the split double kick where she like lands on the ground at like a full commitment.
I'll agree with that. I think she does do a better job in the fight scenes than Jackie even.
Yeah,
like Jackie has better stunts because it's him directing and he's the one setting it up. But,
yeah. Very good.
No, but yeah, no, she is amazing, and I haven't really ever seen. Aside from Everything Everywhere All at Once, I had never really seen much with her in it, and I didn't really even know that she fucking had game like that.
Yeah, I mean that's part of why she was so perfectly cast. Speaking of that movie a little bit, because like, but me and Courtney are like halfway through it. Like we started last night, Books at Home, and we're gonna finish it after this record. She was the perfect cast for that movie because like in the scene where and speaking of Everyone All at Once, when she accesses like that life of like, you know, the kung fu master or whatever, it's basically like, oh, she's just accessing the skills of Michelle Yeoh. Like she's just actually the one you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, she's a fucking badass.
Yeah, and in real life,
she does this one like crane stance at one point where I just want to like a poster of that on my wall. I think it looks fucking sick.
Exactly, just like draw her like that. I think she does that in Crouching Tiger a little bit too. She definitely like the crane style. I was a little bit of backstory on her too, just a little interesting info, just how she kind of got into the business. When she was a teen, her mom entered her into this like beauty pageant, beauty pageant that she didn't really want to do, but at the time she just agreed to do it to appease her mom. Like she wasn't really doing it, like she was kind of doing it half-hearted. And she ended up winning the beauty pageant. And from that she got some opportunities to be in movies, and the early movies that she was kind of in are the same kind of roles that you could imagine like a young like actress, you know, might get, like, you know, the damsel in distress, the girlfriend, the hee or whatever. But you know, when she was doing those like early films, she would, you know, look at the stunt guys and the action guys and the fighting, and like that was the word. She's like I want to do that, you know.
I'm sick as fuck. I want to do that.
Yeah, like I want to fucking get thrown through a glass door and beat the shit out of people and stuff. As a result, you know, she would, you know, tell the directors and talk to, you know, she being like, oh, you know, give me more of those kind of stuff. And, you know, it was a battle, but eventually it culminated in her movie Yes, Madam, which she starred with Cynthia Lockhart, who's another fighter. I think that's her last name. I might be wrong. Sorry, getting over. I got this dry.
Did you end up watching Yes, Madam?
I tried to watch it, and it's not. The problem was not her at all, or any of the perform. I need to give it another go. I got about 15 minutes in. I really. This might sound stupid. I didn't like how it was edited. Like,
I get it.
It was giving me a headache almost watching it. But
yeah,
it's
something like that can break a movie for me too.
Yeah. Maybe it was because I don't know. It also could have been like a wrong circumstance. Like how do I put it? For me, this might be a little dumb. Watching a movie at night is the best time for me, as far as like I can focus as much at night. I was trying to watch. I was trying to watch it during the day on like a day off that I had, and but no, I got to get back to it. The point is, Yes, Madam was a success. And then, funnily enough, after Yes, Madam, she actually quit acting for a minute. She quit movies for a minute. She got married to this like high-ranking Chinese official guy, but for reasons that are still unknown to the public, she got divorced from the dude after about 6 years. And after she got divorced, she decided that she wanted to go back into acting in action movies, and then Police Story 3 was her comeback.
Oh, interesting.
This was like her first big thing since being on hiatus from movies. So like,
I didn't. So this is her. Okay, this is her return to form.
Yeah, her return.
And I guess that's why she was able to wrestle like a little bit of control from Jackie, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
She had like a little bit of clout.
She was bringing in people, and they were constantly butting heads behind the scenes, like not just about the actual literal action as far as like what she was going to do, but like her outfits being like a huge thing. Like, and she's not really wearing like, you know, she's not showing a lot of skin. She's not wearing like super tight, you know, so she's not really like hypersexualized in this film, even though she's a beautiful woman, you know.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, but she's just dressed like all the other characters.
Yeah,
she's a character to be like taken seriously.
Yeah,
and not just like eye candy.
And one of the biggest things is like with the stunts, you know, there's a big stunt at the end with her where she, spoiler alert, she jumps a motorcycle off of a bridge onto a moving train, which she just actually did.
Insane.
And
it took a couple tries too.
It took a couple tries. We saw in the behind the scenes. And
crazy.
The producers on the movie did not want her to do it for obvious reasons. But she's like, no, I gotta fucking show Jackie who's boss.
I'm gonna do it.
Exactly, like, you know, I ain't
as good as that fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna show his ass. And no, I mean, as a result, you know, you see the result of the friction, the result of the fire. I think is like she's fantastic in this. But yeah, which we just talked about. Yeah, so like they go to town. They have her introduction is that big fight kind of in the market type deal after Jackie and Panther are about to get arrested, she beats up some fools. And then
Kicks
after
ass.
that,
A cool sweater.
yeah, and a cool sweater, comfy looking sweater.
Yep.
And then after that, Panther is like, "Oh, your sister, she's a great fighter too. Like, we'll bring her along." And he kind of like hires them as like his personal bodyguard type deal. This duo, and yeah. So after in Hong Kong, Chaibot welcomes Jackie and Michelle Yeoh to his luxurious hideout. The boss, Chaibot, is the big bad, and he's introduced playing his Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Playing
And
Tetris.
he's playing the most boring game he could be playing. Yep.
Playing Tetris on his Sega Genesis.
The game that tells you the least about a character.
He's also
If
got
he had
some.
been playing like Super or some shit like that, that would have been more interesting.
Yeah, no, like there's so many other games that he could have been playing that would have been. Wasn't there a Ninja Gaiden game out of that time? Or something? But
there would
also,
have
he
been.
has some goons
He should
watching.
have played Sonic.
Yeah, they should have. Plus, there were some goons watching him play too. I'm like, the goons must be bored as hell.
Watching someone play Tetris.
Like for real. But yeah, so there's a little bit of a back and forth when they meet Chaibot. Chaibot to me is like they're fucking cops, or whatever. Like, which I don't. So to this day, I still don't know. Did he actually think they were cops, or was this a test?
And I think it was a test. I think he was just fucking with him.
Okay,
That's the implication, I guess, to me.
yeah. But basically, yeah, has a gun on him. Like, these guys are cops, and then Jackie and Michelle end up getting the upper hand. They get the guns, but Jackie plays along, throws the gun back to Panther. He's like, "What the hell? This is disrespectful. We're leaving," type deal.
Yeah.
To kind of prove that they're not cops, and it works. And Chaibot's like, "Oh, I was just joking. Just needed to make sure," type deal. And then we get the Predator scene, which comes out of it. When I say that, I mean, like, they go to the it's in Malaysia.
Yeah.
They're at like the fucking this jungle military compound.
Jungle worked there for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, where according to Wikipedia here, basically Chaibot's wife is sentenced to death for drug trafficking. Let's see, what's it called? Wow, that whole sequence is one poorly written paragraph on Wikipedia.
That's pretty fitting.
But basically, they're in this jungle.
They do have
Go ahead.
a crazy fucking Predator style shootout where like buildings explode and shit.
Yeah, lots of shit explodes. They use one giant explosion multiple times, a few times, in that where they really blew the fuck up out of one particular building. But
yeah, they use the same thing.
Yeah. They're meeting with some big bad drug lord guy, and then it all goes wrong. Michelle Yeoh she has a bulletproof vest that she's told is full of C4. You find out later it wasn't, but like this whole sequence, we think that her vest is full of C4. And there's like a funny bit where like Jackie is like trying to block her, and then she pulls him around to like block.
Yeah, it's a great dynamic.
Yeah, they have good chemistry together, and like they fighting wise. The action, they're both like just so clearly on the same level. It's like it's really entertaining to.
You can tell she's like trying to prove like it's not better than me.
Yeah, I mean, and she proves it.
Yes, she does. She's at least as good as him on screen, like as magnetic.
Yeah, 100%. They blow this place the fuck up. There's some goons off in the distance that are just shooting grenades and rockets like towards the camp. Like things are, as these fights are going on, things are just exploding. And then after we're done with that sequence, which like Wikipedia doesn't explain what we're doing there that well. We're just there for a bit.
It's whatever. It's like a little side quest.
And then we're back in Hong Kong. And we're meeting up. Oh, we're meeting up at this hotel. Oh yeah, so we're working on. We're getting ready for the big getting the wife out of jail thing, basically like breaking the wife out. And they're waiting at this hotel. And at this hotel, we didn't even mention this character, Jackie Chan's girlfriend May, who it comes back from the other Police Story movies. She's there, and she doesn't know.
He's not informed that he's undercover, so she's really stupid about it and doesn't assume that he's undercover.
Yeah, and she sees him walking around with Michelle Yeoh. And she's like, "What the hell? Like, you're cheating on me," type deal. And it's played up for, and it's the classic, like, she doesn't know fully what's going on type deal. Panther is a fucking creep to her type deal. A creep and an ass. Like, he throws her in, he like pushes her face into the pool.
It's got my favorite shot of him in the movie.
Oh yeah, from down
Panther,
below,
where his hand is on his shoulder. It's like this really crazy perspective.
Yeah,
his hand is just huge. I think it would be a pretty good meme image if anybody ever paid attention to this movie.
Yeah, if anybody, like, it'd be a good caption image. Yeah, just like as a creeper. He's a creepy, slimy fucker. You need. That's a lot of these kung fu villains. Not only are they just like bastards, but a lot of them are slimy. Slimy, creepy. But he does. I believe he also throws like one of the hostesses into the water too. Like, he throws a few people. And he just doesn't give a fuck.
Really nice guy. Yeah.
But yeah, when they're in the hotel room waiting, Panther, Jackie, and Michelle, and I really like how Panther plays this next bit. So, like, he gets a call from Chaibot, Panther does, and Panther says like, "Hey, they actually are cops," like Michelle and Jackie. And Panther doesn't react to it. He's just like, "Yeah, and he's casual about it. And then he like, "Hey, Jackie, can you hand me the gun or whatever?" And he's playing it cool. And then once he has the gun, he takes control. Like, I don't know, the smart move on that character. You know what I mean? Just like, I feel like it'd be like easy to just him freak out right away, but like for him to strategize.
Yeah, he's actually like a smart little guy for a second. You don't really see that. They're usually cartoon villains.
Yeah, the camera almost went. I caught it just the right time. But yeah, no. And then we get this sprawling final sequence where basically the MacGuffin is Chaibot's wife, who knows the account numbers or whatever to like the offshore money or whatever. She's being transported in a police van. And it's kind of just this big helicopter police van car chase where
there's a Blues Brothers car chase.
Yeah, or like Michelle Yeoh and Jackie are kind of forced to help out. And
Michelle Yeoh's doing like all these crazy acrobatics on cars where she's like hanging off of them and flipping around and lifting her legs up so they don't get cut off.
Yeah, she almost gets smushed between a bus and the car, so she like does like a backflip. It's fucking insane, and it's very clearly it is a visual callback to Police Story 1 with Jackie swinging from the side of the bus. Definitely the same. Her being like, I'm gonna do it, but do it better.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Jackie's driving this like zippy little car around.
This zippy little red car, like a fun little like trying to keep up. There's a great fucking stunt with her where she jumps off the back of the van onto the car and like smashes the window and then gets in. But in the blooper, we see an earlier take of that where she hits the car but then falls off the side, like, and skids on the ground for a bit.
Yeah, she gets pretty bad there.
Yeah, no, it's fucking fucked up. But no,
it's absolutely brutal. But yeah, they're flying this helicopter like 2 feet up.
Yeah, these helicopters
alongside this bus that Michelle Yeoh's on. They just don't make movies like this anymore, man. I don't know why.
No, just like all these real vehicles, all these real. It's liability, expenses.
These big crazy stunt vision. Like, I haven't seen any of the recent Mission Impossible movies, but I kind of doubt that any of them are like this.
Yeah, so I haven't seen any of the most. I think the last one I saw is 5, and aren't they on fucking 8?
I've never seen a single one actually.
Mission Impossible. I've seen 1 through 5, and 4 is the best one, but only by a little. 4 is just the best one because 4 has the best stunt. Like that's one where Tom Cruise is climbing up the Burj Khalifa. And it's only good because he's actually like it's real. Like
I guess is that right at the beginning?
No, it's like in the middle of the movie. It's actually in the middle, and it is actually a bummer. After that, it doesn't matter. That's the peak.
That's the problem, man. You got to save your best for last.
It's the peak of the whole franchise. Actually, nothing that fucking nothing in 5 was as cool.
That's funny.
But what's it called? But yeah, no. So the sprawling fight, it what's it called? So we transition from going into the streets onto this train. Because the fucking helicopter gets like hooked to the train somehow, which we find out it's a real ass train, and they really landed this fucking helicopter on this real ass train.
Crazy.
And they're having some fight. This is definitely a This is definitely a stage in the a map in the Kung Fu movie fighting game.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Yeah, so Michelle does her crazy bike stunt, which we mentioned earlier, where she like jumps off a bridge onto the moving train on the motorcycle. Didn't want her to do it, but she's like, "No, I'm Michelle Yeoh. Get the fuck out of my way."
Well, Jackie's hanging around. Jackie does this thing on the ladder where he kind of like
forgot about that. Yeah,
he kind of like flips down a couple times, like he catches his foot on a rung and he like backflips and then catches his hands on the bottom rung again. It's fucking scary.
Yeah, on the helicopter, which he's hanging from a ladder, and this helicopter is like flying up and around. And we see all of it from multiple angles. Where Jackie, I think he's harnessed.
I hope so.
But I said it before, I'll say it again. That was like one of the scariest stunts he said he's ever done.
It's crazy because they're like, I'm watching it right now. They're like swinging him around. They're like turning the helicopter really sharp so he like flops out to the side. I would pass out, I think.
Yeah, just all this stuff. I'm trying to remember how the Chaibog doesn't Chaibog get like hit with something off the. He gets killed in a crazy way.
I do not remember.
It's like after Travis killed. The helicopter. They're going under like a bridge, and the helicopter's on top of the train, and Chaibot gets like scraped against the helicopter.
Yeah,
he gets smashed by the helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter's on and sitting on top of the train, and then it goes under a tunnel.
And the helicopter hits the opening of the tunnel. Yeah, and it fucking all great.
Huge explosion. Honestly, this movie, like, there's money on screen, like especially in this last sequence. It's fucking crazy money. It looks expensive as hell.
Yeah. No, and I mean,
don't make them like this no more, man.
At this point in the '90s, I think it's a lot of it just has to do with like Jackie has just rolled in so much money for the Chinese government. Because there's another thing too is that like with these movies, is that like they're pretty. The Chinese government is pretty heavily involved with like pretty much all film productions coming out of there. So like basically as time went on and as like Jackie more and more becomes just like a cash cow for like they give him whatever he wants. Like you want tanks, you want this, you want just go.
Yeah. He got him. He used him.
And then after Rush Hour, he became a Hollywood. I feel like after the '90s, so like with Rush Hour turned him into an American success, and then after Rush Hour, you see an influx of Jackie doing the kind of American movie, your Mr. Nice Guys, The Protector, The Medallion, which in my opinion of the movies I've seen, his most mid era. Like the mid 2000s era where it's like it's American production companies.
It's our regulations, man.
Yeah, because when I think about those
health and safety regulations.
When I think about those movies, a lot of what they get off on with Jackie is like he does like a lot of like parkour and acrobatics. Like a lot of it's less like stunts.
It's and more less like physical prowess, like
more like just like
fighting and running.
Jackie, do some flips.
Which
makes sense too. You think about it as far as like that's the same era as the cartoon. As Jackie Chan Adventures. As well. So, like I feel like the mid 2000s puts him more into the family.
He was getting older.
Yeah, that too.
You can't be expected to fucking flash through a million floors of glass panes.
Exactly.
You're
fall through five. No, can't do that forever.
No.
And then I guess his I don't know. I feel like with maybe a little bit younger than maybe a bit younger than us, people a bit younger than us in our age group. I feel like a lot of their primary exposure to Jackie was like the Karate Kid remake.
Yeah,
like I feel like as their main point of like that's the first time they saw.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, that's actually something
man.
I forget if I told you I did think I did tell you last time we talked. I watched the newest Karate Kid recently, the Karate Kid Legends, and it was freaky every time Jackie Chan was on screen because I'm like, wow, this is a movie now. Like even though he's ancient,
you can take this seriously for a second.
Yeah. He has one little fight scene, and it's a fun little fight scene in the movie. But it's like, wow, like this is a real movie now. But yeah, no.
Yeah,
so
then the movie wraps up immediately, and we get
the
crazy.
bloopers.
crazy people getting hurt. Michelle Yeoh getting hurt. Jackie Chan getting hurt.
Everyone's
Jackie
just
Chan
getting
almost
hurt.
dying a couple times.
Yeah, people falling off. A lot of people like falling off of like dangerous movies. Like when he almost falls off when he almost falls off the train.
Yeah.
And he like
And he's like,
himself.
he like touches his it's like, wow, that was close.
I bet there are just certain things that like Jackie never gets nervous about anymore. Like, I don't know, like you ever like have a little bit like you're like cut off in traffic all of a sudden or like on the highway and you have a minute where you're like, oh shit, I could almost hit. Like I bet when Jackie experienced, he's like, nah, I'd be fine.
Nah, yeah, you. I feel like once you've done all the shit that he's done, it's hard to get scared of anything.
Yeah, no fear. But yeah, that's Police Story 3, aka Supercop. Fucking watch it.
Yeah,
as for if you had to rank it amongst the other two, what would you say?
I think the first one's still the best.
Mm-hmm. First one's the purest for sure.
Yeah,
and
I need to rewatch 2 because I don't remember it very well. So I guess that probably speaks for itself.
Yeah. I'm looking at folks. You can watch Police Story 3 for free on Pluto TV. You can watch it on Paramount Plus, and it's available to rent at all the different places. Definitely worth a rental for sure. Definitely at least $4 of entertainment here. Yeah, myself, I think I agree. Police Story 1 is the purest. It also, just in terms of like, Police Story 1 has a great spread of action.
Mm-hmm.
Police Story 1, you never wait too long for something cool to happen.
Great pacing.
Yeah, also, and I agree. I think the weakest with this movie is it's a slow opening. It's a slow build. It's like,
there's less funny stuff too.
Yeah, it's true. It's less focused on humor.
Yeah.
But like you said, you can see the money on screen and the effect, and also Michelle Yeoh is great. So yeah,
she has a lot. Yeah.
Yep. Prop. Police Story 3. This
I want the cowboy tuxedo.
The cowboy tuxedo, the jacket.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
That whole fit.
I'm trying to think. Maybe
full on denim head to toe.
I want the Sega Genesis. Or actually,
this is the Sega Genesis from Supercop.
The Sega G, exactly. It's good with Tetris.
You remember the guy was playing Tetris on it? No.
Shit. As far as props, maybe like, I think it'd be a fun like little piece of like, I don't know, like if I can have a model of the helicopter with like a little Jackie Chan hanging from.
Yeah.
The thing that'd be cool. Maybe
from the ceiling.
Maybe the bike, but then again, it's just kind of like a normal motorbike.
Yeah. I like your helicopter idea.
The helicopter would be cute. I think that's what I'm going to have to go
counts.
with. Yeah.
Whatever. We make the rules here.
A little bit harder.
Fuck you.
The last movie we're talking about, I feel like there's a few more options for props. Although there's one obvious one.
Yes.
That we'll talk about. So yeah, but Supercop, go check it out. So the last movie we're talking about tonight, I kind of added it on because like I started watching it, and we were moving our record, and I was like, yeah, I think we need to, especially because like I said, I felt bad that I didn't like Yes Madam because I'm like, I want to talk about a Michelle Yeoh focused film. And I started watching Crouching Tiger, and I'm like, okay, well, there we go. This is, and it's one that we should talk about because it's also like, it's the movie that made her in America. It's the movie that made Chow Yun-Fat, another friend of the channel, Chow Yun-Fat.
Yes.
So Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is a 2000 wuxia, which I'm not pronouncing that right, but I'm familiar. It's basically a subgenre of Chinese fiction and fantasy concerning the adventures of martial arts in ancient China. So like any a period, like a fantastical period piece type deal. Martial arts film directed by Ang Lee, starring Chow Yun-Fat, Michelle Yeoh, Zhang Zizi, and Chang Chien. This was my first time seeing this. Like we mentioned it earlier, but I've owned this movie on DVD for a long time. My mom I remember her saying she loved this movie. And knowing her, she's not a big foreign film person. Yeah, not a big. I don't know if she watched it dubbed or subbed. Oh, by the way, did you watch this dubbed or subbed?
Subbed.
I also watched it subbed. But yeah, no, like I had mentioned earlier, I was worried it was going to be too overhyped type deal. But
Yeah, this is honestly considered a classic at this point, isn't it?
oh, it really is for sure. Like this movie was a huge hit, and people reference it
Mhm.
still all the time.
Yeah.
Before I get into my particular thoughts on it, Joseph, I want to hear your history. This is your first time seeing it too. Uh, um, what were you expecting going in? Like, what was kind of your thoughts going in?
I knew all the jokes about excessive like wire work and shit.
Those jokes
That's
are
pretty
not
much
exaggerating.
no. But honestly, and that's pretty much it. But honestly, like I thought that I thought the wire stuff was gonna like I was gonna be like, come on. But it fucking rules.
It is used so well. It took me a
It
second.
is sick. Yeah, no, I thought it was goofy for a sec, but then it was like, no, like this actually like especially like given the context of the movie, it's like this works. Like they do it right.
It's because they hard commit to it. And
Yeah,
really,
they do. It
it
feels like these people can actually like do this shit and actually like run around and weigh like a feather.
yeah, no. In my head, I switched my mentality. Like, okay, this is just a universe where people weigh like humans are filled with helium. Like
Yes.
this is a helium
You
world.
can just learn to control your mass.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just a skill you can like it's like really mystical like
Feather
magic. Like you can
feather follows a
like
level 1 ability.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you can just like learn from a manual how to fly essentially. Like if you just study hard enough, you can go above and beyond like human limitation.
Yeah,
And I think that's sick as fuck. And I think it fits. It doesn't even have to be in this movie, but it rules that it's in this movie.
yeah. It adds. I think when it comes to the action, something in particular that it really adds. It adds a great sense of verticality, and I think. And I think that's extra useful because the environments, like that's something I was thinking about too, is that like this just feels this feels like a big budget like serious
Like an
version
epic.
of those old Shaw Brother films. Like
Yes.
it
Yeah.
it totally has the same kind of story, energy, themes, but it's like, but what if we put money on it?
Yeah, it's a campy subject elevated,
Yeah.
kind of like a Tarantino movie, but a little more
Yeah.
emotionally.
Yeah, it's like they're taking it's like not to bring up Planet of the Apes. It's like Planet of the Apes, where it's like we know it's at its core, it's kind of goofy, but
Yeah.
like we taking this.
But
shit
if you
serious.
buy in, yeah, if you make it easy enough to buy in, then you can. It will make. It made my wife cry.
Oh, I was about
This-
to. I wanted to
this-
ask if you watch it every. Yeah, no, it got me tearing up too. Like
Yeah.
there are some heavy plot lines, but
It is a good movie.
So
Yeah,
speaking
just
of which,
from-
I do want to. What's it called? So it's yeah, like you were saying, yeah, it's a great movie. We're talking about kind of our opinions on it. Yeah, no, it's I think it's pretty much the masterpiece that it says. I think we'll get to the ending when we get to the ending. I like my interpretation of the ending. I like what it meant. I thought it was a little. It might have ended a little abruptly for me.
Yeah.
But we'll kind of get to that. But yeah, no, between the fight scenes are incredible, the performances, the story itself.
Story's great. Yeah.
It's this grand sprawling tale with like lots of romance and like well done romance too.
It turns into just like a straight up romance for like a good like I want to say like a quarter of the movie
Yeah,
is like a romance flashback.
yeah. Oh yeah,
It's just like
that
straight
whole
out of like a
section,
romance novel.
like out of some, and it's like I like all that section has some of my favorite like shots like location wise, because they're out in the desert.
Dude.
And there are these like the mountains with the sun in the background while they're like riding horses, and
Yeah,
they're like
there's so many.
they're flowing outfits. Also, bro, the music.
Yeah,
I think I'm
the
gonna-
music.
I think I want
these
to buy this.
gorgeous. Well, it's honestly, it's like Lord of the Rings. Like
Mhm.
it's so grand, and there's such a heightened sense of like fantastical like space and like emotion. I love it. I'm a big fan of this movie. I had never seen it, but upon this viewing, I think it's one of my favorite like kung fu movies ever.
Yeah, word. I took my glasses off because I just had a realization.
No
It's
shit.
never going to happen, and I think that maybe we're out of the era now because Ang Lee is older. But imagine imagine this era of Ang Lee with a Star Wars movie.
Ooh.
Like imagine this like level of tact, especially because like talking about heavy
You can go
themes.
back.
What?
We need to go back.
we need to go back quick. Like, imagine if Ang Lee did the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, take the keys from George, give them to Ang Lee.
Yeah, fucking like he will take
That'd
that.
be sick. He was born to do that. You're right.
Yeah, no, just between like all the imagine like Jedi battles like in the background that your character has. Imagine that fight scene in the bamboo trees, but with lightsabers.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You could even
That's
have it be the same
amazing.
story. Like it's like this this ancient Jedi's lightsaber that like is like being passed to like this Jedi who like he's seen all this like battle and like he doesn't want to fight anymore. He just wants to like fucking be like Yoda and just like be off the floor. But like this young talented Force user, like it's
Dude,
right there.
like, he's built for that exact like kind of movie.
Yeah,
Like super accessible, but like emotionally deep and with great action. It's like he's built for it.
Accessible is a great way to put it too, because like culturally this it makes sense why this movie also ushered in a bit of a new. This movie came out in 2000. I don't think you get like heavier like stuff like The Matrix came out right before this, but things like The Matrix and Matrix spinoffs or like the Jet Li's the One, I don't think could happen without a movie like this. But like the kind of mid 2000s bump of like of martial arts like film language in like American media. This movie's definitely because this movie was a huge hit in America.
Yeah, this movie brought a lot of that to America.
And like you said, the accessibility is a big part of it too, because like it's very readable. Like it doesn't really matter. Like it's showcasing the Chinese culture and the world and the history, but it's you don't need to know any of that to understand what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a Shakespearean drama or something.
Yeah, it's
like a fairy tale.
Very grand. Basically, getting into the story a little bit, it's 1778, and Chow Yun Fat Chow Yun Fat and Michelle Yeoh both lead this. They're both these warriors for this private security company. This is Wikipedia says here. Like the way they're both these warriors. And they've gone on many battles. Actually, I was watching a review. Sorry, interrupting a little bit. Speaking of the Star Wars thing, this review was talking about how this movie feels like a chapter, like a later chapter in some grander tale. Which, once again, that's also Star Wars as fuck.
Yeah, it does. It does. It feels like you could have a prequel.
Yeah,
dude, prequel game with Michelle Yeoh and Chow Yun Fat.
They come in to voice their characters too.
Yeah, yes,
they could voice their. They could, dude, for the.
They do voiceover like both calling the legend or whatever. Yeah,
and they could also voice over in English and in Cantonese too.
Yeah,
they could definitely that'd be sick. But yeah, no, they've gone on so many battles and fights. And Chow Yun Fat wants to retire. He has the coolest sword in the universe, the Green Destiny or Green Dynasty. Green Destiny.
Yeah. And they talk about it for 50 minutes. They build this sword up as the coolest thing ever to the point where you want it. Like
you really do. And you see how cool it is because it can't be broken.
A sick sword. Yeah.
It's really cool looking.
Green.
The blade itself is silver, but then like the etchings on it are green. Like it's like jade embedded in the blade.
Yeah, jade. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's so fucking cool. It looks so lightweight too. Like it kind of flops around a little bit because it's like so thin.
Yep.
I don't know, man. It's sick.
It's a very cool sword, but it's Chow Yun Fat's, and he wants to give it up. He's gonna gift it to a friend of his. He's gonna gift it to a friend. What's it called? They want to see each other.
It's a complex story. I don't know.
We don't have to go through each thing.
It's a very complicated story.
As far as like the characters being said, like the plot lines that are introduced, Chow Yun Fat and Michelle Yeoh's character, they've been partners in war for a long time, but they have feelings for each other, and they up till this point they have not like felt they've been able to express those feelings. But now that like Chow Yun
he
Fat,
was like her brother-in-law or something, right?
They were raised together. Like they grew up in the same like warrior house or whatever, and like they ain't had no time for love type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now like, he wants to, and he doesn't get to say it till the end. But throughout the movie, it's like it's time. I can admit, like we can be together. Type deal. Like
I came back for you.
exactly. I came
Really,
back.
like really effective romance. Like you feel these, you feel all the emotions, and it's not. I mean,
Yeah.
they're great performers,
Even
but
though he's got
like
the ugliest haircut.
I can't help but feel like I would believe Anakin and Padme's relationship a little bit more
If Ang Lee had directed it,
if
yeah.
Ang Lee had directed. Yeah,
But and the other kind of half of the movie, the other central character is this princess girl.
hmm
We're really
what's
like
her name?
what is her name? Jen.
Uh,
Yeah,
Jen.
Jen Yu is who she's like a princess who she's supposed to marry this like ugly governor dude.
Yeah.
It's very clear she doesn't want to. When we first meet her, she's interested with the sword because the sword now belongs to is been given to this guy Sente, who's a friend of the warriors. This like I think he's like another like governor type guy. Um, Also, folks at home, trust me, it's easier to follow than we're saying. Like Joseph's right, it's hard to go through bit by bit because there are like a lot of little details.
It's
It's
every scene
you know,
the plot changes.
yeah.
It's moving constantly.
I don't think it's hard to. I think like when you watch the movie visually, it all makes a lot of sense. The characters, like
Yeah.
and their motivations, all make a lot of sense. It is just like a lot of moving pieces. Basically, the most important thing is that everybody wants this sword. So this young princess is interested in the sword. We later find out that she in her nightlife she dresses up like a ninja and does some nighttime ninja thief shit. It turns out that she's the student.
Fly.
What?
You can fly.
She can. Yeah, they fly now. So actually, I guess this is a good time to talk about that first real fight scene because the first big fight scene is at night she breaks in to steal a sword and Michelle Yeoh catches her. And we get our first little. So like it's in the middle of this compound of all these tall buildings, and you're right. This is the first. I'm watching it too. Like they start like they're flying across these rooftops, like doing like running motions, and like they're very clearly, obviously on
advanced
wires.
technique. Yeah,
But
no, it's obvious. But once you get past the point that it's obvious, you buy in, and you're like, oh, sick.
Basically, once they start
can just
sword
do
fighting on the wall, I think that's when I
Yeah,
start,
it's sick as hell.
yeah.
I'm a big fan of that wall scene.
Yeah, like once the fight scene gets like once it goes from a chase into like a proper fight where Michelle Yeoh and Jen are sword fighting, like on the wall like fucking Spider-Man and shit, and they're going so fast. And something I extra realized, they're getting so close with all of these hits.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
all of
They
these,
sell it.
it's a lot of weapons. Like there's some hand to hand, but it's mostly like with swords and spears and stuff. And they get close, or like it looks like they get close.
Yeah.
That first after that first fight scene, I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm locked in.
Is this supposed to be a? Is this supposed to be a twist that she's actually the ninja lady? Like, because they kind of like
It is pretty obvious, isn't it?
they make it obvious. I think they make it obvious enough to where the audience like has pretty much figured it out. But they're waiting to like vindicate you and like prove it. Like you're still like 99% sure, but it kind of feels good when they do the big reveal. And you're like, oh,
I guess it is kind of a thing where it's like it's very obvious it's her, but it's like because they don't show that part of her face. Like, can you really know?
yeah.
What if she has a twin sister? Well,
But we just saw her.
To me, it almost
She was
feels
talking
like
about how much she wants to do this.
yeah. To me, it almost feels like they're trying to set us up for like a fake out. Like they what I mean is like they make it so obvious. Like okay, it's obviously her, and then they were going to reveal that it wasn't. But honestly, they get it over with quick. Is a big reason I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like about 10 to 15 minutes after like we first meet this character, we find out it's her, and then
It's pretty obvious. Yeah.
and then that reveal doesn't even really matter because she is a student of this evil warrior named the Jade Fox, who is Chow Yun-fat's like sworn nemesis.
Yeah.
Basically, which once again, like she's in you're fighting Jade Fox in the prequel game for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It does feel like a late stage of a long story. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, these Star Wars revelations are getting you right now. see, I can see your brain. I can see your brain working.
It's sad. It's sad we didn't get it, man.
A world that could have been.
Yeah, exactly.
A multiverse that could have been.
That's the universe it's supposed to be in, right there.
Yeah. But let's see. I'm trying to remember. all of what fucking happens. But basically, so we get another pretty good fight with there's like a little side plot with this set of thieves that are trying to fight Jade Fox, and they get their asses kicked. But the most important next thing that happens is we get an extended flashback sequence with the princess character, because she's hanging out by her window, and a dude with crazy hair rolls up in through the window. And it's what's his name? Isn't his name Lo or Ro or Joe or?
I do not remember.
Lo, it is Lo. Dark Cloud. Lo, yeah, Lo is the character's name. Who basically, this guy comes into his window and he's like, I haven't seen you in so long, and they embrace, and you're like, well, how do you know this guy? And we get this extended flashback where like,
it's like, oh, let me show you.
Her and her mom are traveling through the desert. While they're in the desert, they get ambushed by a bunch of bandits in the desert. And one of the bandits steals her like pearl comb, right? Her pearl hair comb.
Yep.
And she busts out her little carriage, and she starts kicking ass like right away.
Yeah. She's like, well, wait a minute, I can defend this. And then, it's a long sequence of chasing and then chasing back and enemies to lovers. Like,
yeah, she chases him through the desert. And it's kind of funny too, because he's like, your horse is getting tired. Do you want to stop? He's like flirting with her the whole time, and they end up in they end up in the cave. And he's kind of like, hey, you can take a bath. I'm going to be outside. You'll hear me singing. That way you know where I am. So, like, I'm not. And he's he's being respectful. He's giving her, like, space type deal. It's like, I think it's a well set up romance.
No, it is. They take a lot of time on it. Like, it's a big chunk of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's important.
Devoted to this romance. It is. And they built, like, it's not a bad thing. Like, it's really well told. I think it dings the pacing a little bit, but not that much. And I think the weight that it puts on the conclusion it makes it like well worth it. Like
for sure.
You feel this relationship from like start to end, and it makes it much more impactful. Like everything that happens with it, like her telling him to leave, him coming back for her, it all makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Than if they would have just like had her like explain it to somebody, which a lesser movie would have done it.
Exactly, and it wouldn't have looked as cool. Plus, we get a lot of my favorite shots in the movie, which is them like riding those horses through the desert, just like with the sun in the background. And also, I remember the score in that part too. It was like that was the one I was like, damn, I wish I was in a movie theater right now.
Absolutely.
With this fucking epic shit. But basically, a Steeler comb is just. Oh yeah, so he tells. So this is actually important. So after they have sex, they're doing some pillow talk. I want to mention this scene because he talks about he foreshadows the end of the movie. He talks about he heard about this waterfall or whatever, that like if you jump into the waterfall and make a wish, your wish will come true. This man, you'll come and harm you, and
you will fly off forever, and no one will ever see you again.
Yeah, but
otherwise known as you die.
Yeah, but your wish will be granted or whatever. And he's looking for that thing, and it's foreshadowed in the movie, and she's like, "Oh, you're still a boy searching for stars or whatever." And it's a cute little scene. But then we come back to the present, and it's the wedding day. Yeah, it's her wedding day, but she's a runaway bride. And then we get a really fun, the lightest, hardest action scene where she's kind of like in disguise in like commoner's clothes, and she's in this restaurant. And she's like being a dick to the servers, basically.
This is the most like classic kung fu movie setting too. Like it's just a bar full of wacky characters. Just the Hammer Brothers are there.
Yeah, and they got goofy names. There's this like one guy. I'm the Phoenix Rising Sun. And he's got this like metal fan.
All the crazy fucking Shaw Brothers guys.
Exactly. Like that's what it is. It feels like just like a super amped up like we're taking this shit seriously version of those Shaw Brothers movies. And she whoops all of them and destroys a good amount.
Scene.
Destroys a good amount. Restaurant scenes always go hard. Anytime there's a fight scene in a restaurant, there's just so much opportunity. Like
hard boiled.
Hard boiled. Drunken Master 2 is a great.
There's so much stuff around. So much fragile stuff.
Exactly.
There's tables, there's chairs, there's bottles and plates and shit. There's food. You do funny stuff with food.
Hot plate, like in the Raid 2, when he burns that dude's face against the grill.
Yeah, there's heat. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot you can do.
Yeah, no, dude, a kitchen or a restaurant is always like gonna be good.
Great setting for a fight. Yeah.
And she's using the Green Destiny as well, and the Green Destiny is helping her out in the fight because the Green Destiny just I guess just has like infinite critical hit chance and like
Yeah.
can't be broken.
It'll fuck you up.
Because
Yeah.
it breaks every weapon, it breaks every sword it hits.
Yeah. It makes you a better fighter somehow.
Yeah,
It just buffs everything. Yeah.
exactly. But it's funny because in Cha Young Fat's hand, it's like he kills. I'm skipping ahead, but like he kills Jade Fox in 2 seconds with the Green Destiny.
Yeah.
And she's built up so much because in Cha Young Fat's hand, because it's his sword, like it just unlocks God mode for him.
Yeah, it's designed for him.
Yeah, it's his wand. It's the Elder Wand.
Exactly. Exactly.
But what's it called? Yeah, that was a great scene. Michelle Yeoh takes her to like her encampment or her end. Her and Cha Young Fat are looking for her. They take her back to their encampment. What's it called? I forget exactly what happened. Oh, Fox was trying to drunk sleep.
There's a lot that goes on in this movie.
Yeah, there's kind of a big section where like Jade Fox breaks her out, drugs her, tries to heal her or whatever. And then I feel like I've said best fight scene in the movie a few times, but there's a lot of. I think the most memorable fight scene in the zeitgeist, I think, of this movie happens around this point where, it's Michelle Yeoh versus Jen in the courtyard.
Yeah.
And it reminded me a little bit of the fight scene in Fist of Fury towards the end of Fist of Fury when like Bruce Lee kind of shoos people out of the room, like, if you don't want to be here, don't be here. Because Michelle Yeoh comes out in the clear and tells like the servants like leave, give us some space. You know,
this fight fucking rules. And then there's like another fight right after it too that also
in the
fucking
bamboo
rules. Yeah, exactly.
They're back-to-back fight scenes. It's the scene in the courtyard with Michelle Yeoh versus Jen, where they go through a bajillion weapons. It's the Green Dynasty versus every weapon, because like Michelle Yeoh's throwing out spears and swords and hooks and like all this stuff. And there's even like a little bit of a funny bit where she has this like big axe thing that is a little too heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. She can't quite swing it.
And not to say, how do I put it? Something else I want to point out with this scene. This scene has the least wire work. That fight.
Yeah. It's a lot more focused on just like pure physical performance.
And I think part of the intensity of it is the fact, because like I said, I do enjoy the Featherfall thing. They utilize it very well, but something that is, no matter what, is going to feel lost to me with the flying is that sense of impact and the sense of weight.
Yeah,
because the weight's gone, and that's like a big.
Everything's very floaty.
Just like, and I feel like with a lot of like what I like about a lot of certain fights is feeling the impact and the weight. When you remove gravity, you remove that relative like you're not gonna. Sammo Hung's action scenes aren't gonna work with this wire shit. Yeah, like the power and like the just like it,
exactly.
It's a different kind of thing. But this fight is great. And and then we get the bamboo fight, which I want to know how they fucking film that fight.
It's insane. Just endless cranes.
Just cranes everywhere. I just have no idea. Like
they're like walking on bamboo. They're like fucking flopping around. They're literally flying through the trees.
And
I love how you still have to like land. Like, it's not Dragon Ball Z. Like, you have to like technically find a thing to stand on, even if it's like a branch of bamboo.
Exactly. Yeah. You are still vulnerable when you're in flight mode. You're just very light. And when he's on the bamboo, like, he's so calm too when he's like rolling down that, like, it's such a part of his. I don't know. It's, how do I put the scene's just so good. It's like their leaves like flying through these trees. You know what I mean?
No, it's beautiful. It's like it feels like how you'd imagine a fight like this happening, like in your head, if being like told like a campfire story of this like tale, or like reading a legend of this stuff, like of these like two masters who just like learn this like impossible technique. Like, they're like flying around, they're cutting swords in half. They're fucking. Yeah, it's sick. It's really unique, and I don't think it's ever really been captured anywhere else, this kind of action.
This may be a broader, how do I put it? This is like the closest we'll get to like real, like airbending looking real or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if Ang Lee wanted to do an Avatar, like this is how
they just keep giving Shyamalan movies, man.
Yeah.
That guy keeps getting fucking movies.
Indeed. But yeah, so they have that fight. What's it called? Chow Yun-fat throws the Green Destiny into a waterfall. Jen dives into it and is rescued by the Jade Fox. And then Michelle Yeoh and Chow Yun-fat show up. And it's so crazy because like she shows up, Chow Yun-fat gets the Green Destiny. I mentioned it. He kills her into. She shoots like a fuck ton of poison needles, and Chow Yun-fat cuts through most of them. He misses one.
Yeah.
And cuts through most of them, but it kills her in 2 seconds. But yeah, then, and that's the last fight scene. The rest of the movie is like this. It's a sad ending. Because he got
literally
hit with
everybody dies.
He got hit with one poison. Go ahead.
Except for Michelle Yeoh doesn't die. She's just really fucking sad.
She doesn't die. Yeah, she's just sad because she finally, like her love, like was finally revealed, and she like they were about to just like retire, like we us old.
It's like a Shakespearean tragedy. It's like Romeo and Juliet times 2.
Yeah. He's poisoned, and then Jen goes back to the fortress to the fortress to get an antidote, but she comes back and it's too late. And fucking the line that really got me, I forgot, was she's like talking about like, do not waste your last breath on me, like clear your mind to prepare for the afterlife. And he says, when he says, and I'm sure this might be probably what Avery cried, and this is what got me when he said that like I would rather be condemned to be a spirit like by your side for all of eternity. You know, then then move
so
on.
Beautiful.
It's
you
like
don't expect this movie to hit you in the feels as hard as it does. Like you just think like, it's like a 2000 fucking kung fu movie, like whatever.
This goofy,
and then it's like an actual movie at the end. Like, what, are you kidding me? Like, there's like actual emotions and like human feelings in this movie,
and all the acting is great. And you know, once we were saying too, as far as like the goats, the one that people were talking about, I mean, everyone's great, but I think. Even with I like the story arc of Jen and the main character. I think Michelle Yeoh, performance wise, is the biggest standout. I think her character has the most complicated things going on.
She pops the most.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just like I think she's a step above the rest. Funnily enough, it's almost like Chow Yun-fat gets to kick ass the least. When he does get to kick ass, it's great. But it's like, yeah, and I feel like it's Michelle Yeoh takes the cake for the most part.
Yeah, she plays this like reserved badass very well.
Yeah,
like she's just very good at that kind of character. Did you ever see that they made a 2016 Netflix sequel to this movie?
Wait, what?
They did.
No, get the fuck out of here.
They did, and it was not Ang Lee. Michelle Yeoh was in it though.
Wait, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I'm looking for.
It's Sword of Destiny.
Sword of Destiny. No, it's the green. Yeah, the Green Destiny.
That's what it's called, Sword of Destiny.
Wikipedia sucks. Was planning to make a sequel. What the fuck?
Here, I'll post the link in the.
I found
I'm looking at that. Okay.
I'm looking at the
Sword of Destiny. It's got pretty bad reviews.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh came back.
Yep.
Donnie Yen's in it. Jason Scott Lee's in it. Interesting. Hades die. Critical reception 25. Mixed average. None of it's poetry. I'm just gonna look at the. Hold up. Without sound, I think we'll be able to tell. I want to look at that trailer. Hold up.
Yeah, we'll be able to tell.
Let's see. Yeah. No, it's not gonna be. The movie was so bad they removed the trailers from YouTube.
I wonder if you saw on Netflix. Did they just scrub it?
We don't need to remember it.
Rotten Tomatoes will sue you if you don't take it down.
Yeah.
This movie never happened.
The Swordsman will be remembered for 20 years. Folks at home, check this out. Yeah.
Oh, God, it looks like a Netflix movie. It looks like Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah, it does look made for TV.
That
shot wasn't that bad. Yeah, everyone's like too clean.
No, everything looks very Netflixy.
It's too saturated. The movie, the Crouching Tiger 1 is that CGI ice.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, this does not look good. But
that's
what's it
sad.
called?
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, the original has this like nice muted, like fade like it's old. Like actually,
it looks beautiful. Yeah,
it has a faded kind of color thing, a little bit
like
undersaturated, but it's
it
got
does.
that.
Yeah, but the colors, yeah, and especially like in the landscapes with like the bamboo forest and everything, it looks gorgeous. Like the greens, like really like sink in. Like
Yeah, like you were saying, this like
yeah, that
bedtime
looks
story.
Netflix as fuck. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like it feels like you're the original feels like your like an old person like like an
Princess
old
Bride.
what exactly
Princess
yeah no,
Bride.
you're
Yeah.
being told this story out of like some old ass book, you know, by like
Yeah, it's
by your
volume 6 or whatever.
yeah, by your grandparent. That's
You haven't
totally
read the first 5 volumes.
yeah. But yeah, so Chang Fat dies.
Jumps into the waterfall.
Yeah, love it. And then Jen jumps into the waterfall after getting back with
It's really
Lo.
sad.
Real sad.
She meets back with him and immediately kills herself.
We just had sex. Now I'm gonna
Bye, and then she
Bye.
flies off.
Yeah, and her, I guess her dream, she's free. I guess like it's all about
Yeah.
the one of the reviews.
It's the running motif of her character. Just wanting freedom.
It's all about freedom. The green destiny is a metaphor for freedom, and it's all there's a lot of themes and things to delve into. But yeah, overall that's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Layered movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking masterpiece. It's so
who gets to go first, picking prop, and who doesn't get the sword?
Who doesn't get the sword? I'm gonna say, Joseph, that we both get our own copy of the sword.
Yeah,
but then
I'm sure there's multiple swords that they used on set.
because I yeah.
I want the one you can actually hit people with.
That one's pretty cool. Here's what I want. As far as like one of the, because I was thinking about it during the weapon fight. I'm like, which one of these other weapons do I like? It's like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a chunky brass stick. Remember that Michelle uses at one point where it's like it's just a chunky brass stick. She breaks tables. It's like a metal baseball bat.
I like that big walloper that one Hammer brother has. In the bar. Yeah, that was going to be my next choice if I didn't get the sword. But I'm glad I got the sword.
That's a good one. Yeah, no, for sure. My second pick is Michelle Yeoh's brass bat.
Yeah.
I really like that brass bat. So I think it's like all carved up and like chunky and like it looks like if somebody, it looks like if you hit somebody with it, not only would it just hurt as a bludgeoning weapon, but it's got all these like sharp chunks on it. I feel like it would fuck up your skin.
Yeah, you'd bleed for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, outside of that, it's like the green. I want the lightsaber version of the Green Destiny. I want the.
Yeah, that's actually because the hilt is so like chunky and like ornate, and then the blade is so thin.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a cool looking sword.
It'd be unique for sure. But yeah, no. Watch this movie for sure. I'm glad.
Yes.
I watched it before rewatching everything everywhere all at once because just like as far as like just
she's always been a badass.
Michelle Yeoh's history. Yeah, she's always been awesome. This movie is on Tubi, so go fucking watch it for free.
On Tubi.
Go watch it on Tubi. It's also it's a common, you see it in multiple formats, like physical media wise out in the world. Like it's you see the DVD in Goodwills everywhere. It's definitely worth a pickup. I'm gonna upgrade it to. I have the DVD and VHS. I definitely want to.
This is a Blu-ray movie for sure.
Definitely want to upgrade it to Blu-ray. I wonder if they did a 4K.
This movie's worth a Blu-ray.
There is a 4K release of this, so maybe I will get that. But is it fancy? That's the question.
Does it have fit with it?
Yeah, so on Amazon right now, the Blu-ray is $11. The 4K Blu-ray is $18. But it's
all right.
But it is a combo pack. What kind of special features we got?
Yeah, what kind of featurettes are we talking about?
But yeah, no, just honestly, whatever way I think it's
so dark in this room.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, you're just a floating head.
I'm in the void.
Yeah. But yeah, folks. It's worth buying, owning, watching. It's great. Like I said, I would love folks at home following the pocket. If I ever do run across like a theatrical re-release or showing of this, I will go see it and I will be gushing about it because I think this would definitely.
Yeah, I'd love to see. Would you watch a black and white cut of this?
I
If
think
it was done right, if they upped the contrast,
maybe
I
I
don't know.
think here's the thing. I think the color is so important. Like when I think about
It
the the,
is.
the go ahead.
No, yeah, the color is it adds a lot.
The
But
green destiny down to like the green of the green
black
destiny.
and white. Yeah, that's true.
It'd be the gray destiny. But when I think about like my favorite shot in this movie is probably horses in the desert with like the fucking like rising sun, like the red hue of the rising sun in the background, or like even that like
so many gorgeous landscapes.
the bamboo forest, like how green and fresh the bamboo forest looks. I mean,
You can smell it.
black and white would look cool. I feel like the scene that black and white would look the coolest in, as far as like just breaking it down into its simplicity, is the courtyard fight, like the multiple weapons fight.
The Shoyo fight.
Because it's not really as much about the environment there. Like if you did that in black and white, it'd
Swap out all the sound effects for like old shitty ones.
yeah, it'd be funny.
Ding, ding.
But yeah, folks, it's been our another little kung fu moment. We love talking about the kung fu movies. Like I said, at home, YouTubers with the video essays. I'm working on the martial arts one. It'll be out soon, I swear. And then more. So I think the next video essay. I had an idea. I was with May the 4th the other day. I was thinking about Star Wars. I'm like, can I do maybe a Star Wars video? But do I want to? I feel like if I started doing the Star Wars video, I'm like, do I want to talk about Star Wars?
What do I? Yeah, I don't.
Or I don't know. I was thinking about doing a Shyamalan one. Whatever. Some more stuff is coming. But yeah,
There's a lot of options.
Go to the YouTube channel. We got 500 subscribers now, 502. So please help us on the way to 1,000. Because honestly, with the rate,
We're getting there.
How fast we got from 400 to 500, 1,000's coming quick. Like it's going to be
exponential. Exponential growth. Welcome aboard, new subs.
Welcome aboard, new subs. Thanks for being here. Love to have you. And something I want
Thank
to
you,
say
old subs.
Something I want to say real quick that I enjoyed about so the Michael Myers video is the one that's like blowing up, like it's almost blowing up. The Michael Myers video is like almost 7,000 views right now. Yeah. And
damn.
Something I like to see is like a lot of the comments are people kind of sharing their own experience, because like what I say in the videos is pretty much like I like connecting experiences with movies, and that like I talk a lot about like what I was doing at the time that I saw Alien for the first time, or like what this other media that it reminds me of, and like all these connective tissues. And a lot of the comments are people sharing their own connective tissues. Like a lot of it's like, I remember when I saw Halloween 4 with my dad on like, in 1980, whatever. Cool. And like I love hearing all those stories. So folks at home, please share your stories. That's the main thing I love, is seeing how art and stories connect people. So that's love to see that. And please leave comments, and also let us know what you want us to talk about. Or honestly, biggest thing, give me some suggestions for good hidden gems, because there's only so many movies that I've heard of or seen. Send some shit that we ain't never heard of. that's hard to find. But yes, thank you so much again, folks. Have a lovely night. Have a nice night. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.